Want to build a successful business? What if I told you there's a proven method to increase your odds of success, even if you're starting with limited resources in a market that's constantly changing? Most startups fail, but it doesn't have to be that way. We're diving into The Lean Startup by Eric Ries, a practical guide that's revolutionized how businesses are built and scaled. In just 15 minutes, you'll grasp the core principles of this groundbreaking approach and learn how to apply them to your own ventures. Imagine navigating the unpredictable world of startups with a compass, always pointing you towards growth and sustainability. That's the power of the Lean Startup. This isn't just theory. It's a battle-tested methodology used by countless successful companies worldwide. We'll break down complex concepts into bite-sized pieces, making them easy to understand and implement, regardless of your experience level. The Lean Startup, published in 2011, quickly became a global phenomenon, transforming how entrepreneurs approach business creation. Eric Ries, a Silicon Valley entrepreneur himself, challenges traditional business planning, arguing that it's often based on assumptions rather than validated learning. The book introduces a scientific, data-driven approach to building and growing businesses, emphasizing continuous innovation and adaptation. Ries argues that the key to success lies in building a minimum viable product, or MVP, a bare-bones version of your product or service designed to test your hypotheses about the market. By rapidly testing and iterating based on customer feedback, entrepreneurs can avoid wasting time and resources on products or features that nobody wants. This iterative process of building, measuring, and learning forms the cornerstone of the Lean Startup methodology. Just at the heart of the Lean Startup lies the build, measure, learn feedback loop. This iterative process is the engine that drives growth and reduces risk in a startup environment. It all starts with an idea, a hypothesis about what your customers want. But instead of spending months or even years perfecting a product based on assumptions, the Lean Startup encourages you to build a minimum viable product, or MVP. This MVP is the simplest version of your product that can be put in front of customers to gather feedback. The measure phase is all about collecting data, not just vanity metrics, but actionable insights into how customers are actually using your product. Are they engaging with the core features? What are they saying about their experience? This data is then used to inform the learn phase. The MVP is not about cutting corners. It's about maximizing learning with minimal investment. It's about validating your assumptions as quickly as possible. Imagine you're building a new social media platform. Your MVP doesn't need to have all the bells and whistles of a fully fledged social network. Instead, focus on the core value proposition. Maybe it's a simple messaging feature that connects people with shared interests. This MVP allows you to test your hypothesis. Do people want to connect with others based on shared interests? The goal is to gather feedback, iterate, and improve your product based on real customer behavior, not just your assumptions. Section 3, measuring. Data is the lifeblood of the Lean Startup. But not all data is created equal. The key is to focus on metrics that truly matter, actionable insights that can guide your decision-making. This is where validated learning comes in. It's not enough to just collect data. You need to analyze it to understand what your customers are telling you. Are they finding value in your product? Are they using it in the way you envision? The Lean Startup encourages you to track metrics like customer acquisition cost, customer lifetime value, and engagement metrics specific to your product. This data-driven approach allows you to make informed decisions about product development, marketing, and even your overall business strategy. Section 4, learning. The learn phase is where the rubber meets the road in the build, measure, learn loop. This is where you analyze the data you've collected and make crucial decisions. Based on the evidence, you have two options: pivot or persevere. Pivoting means making a significant change to your product or business model based on what you've learned. It could be a shift in your target audience, a change in your core features, or even a complete overhaul of your value proposition. Persevering, on the other hand, means staying the course and continuing to iterate on your existing product based on the feedback you've received. The key is to make data-driven decisions, not emotional ones. Section 1, experiments. Imagine you're a scientist in a lab, but instead of test tubes and beakers, You have landing pages, product features, and marketing campaigns. That's the essence of the lean startup. It's about running experiments to validate your assumptions about the market and your customers. The goal is to gather data that tells you whether you're on the right track or if you need to adjust your course. These experiments don't have to be complex or expensive. In fact, the lean startup encourages you to start small and iterate quickly. It's about testing your hypotheses with the least amount of effort and resources possible. For example, before building a full-fledged mobile app, you could create a simple landing page that describes your product and captures sign-ups from interested users. This is a low-cost way to gauge market demand and validate your core value proposition. Section 2. Types of experiments. The Lean Startup Toolkit is filled with a variety of experiments you can run to gain valuable insights. One of the most popular methods is A/B testing, where you create two versions of a web page, email, or ad campaign with a single element changed, like a different headline or call to action. By tracking which version performs better, you can optimize for conversions and improve your marketing efforts. Another powerful tool is customer interviews. Talking directly to your target audience allows you to understand their needs, pain points, and motivations on a deeper level. You can gather qualitative data that complements your quantitative metrics and uncovers valuable insights that might not be apparent from data alone. Other experiments include surveys, user testing, and even something as simple as analyzing how users interact with your website using heat maps. Section 3. Data-driven decisions. The lean startup isn't just about running experiments for the sake of it, it's about using the data you collect to make informed decisions. Every experiment should be designed to answer a specific question or validate a hypothesis. Once you have the results, it's time to analyze the data and let it guide your next move. This data-driven approach helps you avoid making decisions based on gut feelings or assumptions, which can be costly and time-consuming in the long run. It's about being objective and letting the evidence lead the way. Remember, in the world of startups, speed and agility are crucial. The faster you can learn and adapt, the better your chances of success. Section 4. Iterative progress. The beauty of the lean startup methodology is that it's an ongoing process of continuous improvement. It's not a one-time event, but rather a cycle of building, measuring, learning, and iterating. As you run experiments and gather data, you gain a deeper understanding of your customers and the market. This allows you to refine your product, your marketing message, and even your overall business strategy. Each iteration brings you closer to product market fit, where your product or service aligns perfectly with the needs of your target audience. This iterative progress is what fuels sustainable growth and sets the lean startup apart from traditional business approaches. Imagine you're at a carnival, surrounded by flashing lights and the sounds of excitement. You step onto a game booth, eager to win a prize, but there's a catch. The game is rigged. No matter how hard you try, you can't win. That's what it's like to rely on vanity metrics. They might look impressive, but they don't reflect true progress. Traditional business metrics often focus on vanity metrics like website traffic, social media followers, or app downloads. While these numbers can be encouraging, they don't tell the whole story. They don't reveal whether customers are finding value in your product, whether they're coming back for more, or whether your business is actually sustainable. Instead of chasing vanity metrics, the lean startup introduces the concept of innovation accounting. This approach focuses on actionable metrics that provide real insights into the health of your business. It's about tracking the metrics that matter, the ones that directly impact your bottom line and your ability to grow sustainably. Innovation accounting helps you understand the true cost of acquiring a customer, the lifetime value of that customer, and the overall efficiency of your growth engine. It's about moving beyond surface-level numbers and digging deeper into the data to understand what's really driving your business forward. So what are some of the key metrics that matter in innovation accounting? One crucial metric is customer acquisition cost, CAC. How much does it cost you to acquire a new paying customer? By tracking your CAC, you can identify the most effective marketing channels and optimize your spending to acquire customers more efficiently. Another vital metric is customer lifetime value, CLTV. How much revenue do you generate from a customer over their entire relationship with your business? By understanding your CLTV, you can make informed decisions about pricing, customer retention, and the overall profitability of your business model. Section 4. Data-driven pivots. Innovation accounting isn't just about tracking metrics. It's about using those metrics to make informed decisions about the direction of your business. One of the most critical decisions a startup faces is whether to pivot or persevere. Pivoting means making a significant change to your product, business model, or target market based on the data you've collected. Persevering, on the other hand, means staying the course and continuing to iterate on your existing product or strategy. Innovation accounting provides the data-driven insights you need to make these tough calls. By analyzing your key metrics, you can determine whether you're on the right track or if it's time to make a change. Section 1. The Lean Startup Toolkit. The Lean Startup isn't just a collection of theories, it's a practical guide filled with tools and strategies you can use to build a successful business. One of the key takeaways is the importance of building a minimum viable product, or MVP. This stripped-down version of your product allows you to test your hypotheses and gather customer feedback early on, reducing the risk of building something nobody wants. Another powerful tool is the pivot, a strategic shift in your business model based on validated learning. It's about being flexible and adapting to new information, even if it means changing your initial vision. The Lean Startup also emphasizes the importance of customer development, a process of engaging with your target audience to understand their needs and pain points. Section 2. Case Studies. The principles outlined in the Lean Startup have been successfully implemented by countless companies across various industries. One notable example is Zappos, the online shoe retailer. In its early days, Zappos founder Nick Swinmurn wanted to test the hypothesis that people would buy shoes online. Instead of building a complex e-commerce platform, he started by creating a simple website with photos of shoes from local shoe stores. When customers placed an order, he would personally buy the shoes from the store and ship them out. This low-cost experiment allowed Zappos to validate its core hypothesis and gather valuable customer feedback before investing heavily in inventory and infrastructure. Another inspiring example is Groupon, the daily deals website. Groupon started as a side project using a simple WordPress blog to send out daily deals to a small group of subscribers. Section 3. Actionable takeaways. So, how can you apply the principles of the Lean Startup to your own ventures? First, embrace the build, measure, learn feedback loop. Don't be afraid to start small, test your hypotheses, and iterate based on customer feedback. Second, prioritize validated learning over vanity metrics. Track the metrics that matter, the ones that provide insights into the health and sustainability of your business. Third, build a culture of experimentation within your team. Encourage creativity, risk-taking, and a willingness to learn from failures. Remember, the Lean Startup methodology is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a set of principles that can be adapted to fit your specific needs and circumstances. The key is to be flexible, adaptable, and always focused on delivering value to your customers. Section 1. The Essence. In just 15 minutes, we've journeyed through the heart of the Lean Startup by Eric Ries. Remember that burning question we started with? Can you truly increase your odds of startup success in a world of constant change? The answer unequivocally is yes. By embracing the build, measure, learn feedback loop, prioritizing validated learning, and fostering a culture of experimentation, you can navigate the turbulent waters of entrepreneurship with greater confidence and agility. The Lean Startup methodology isn't about eliminating risk entirely, it's about managing risk effectively. It's about making informed decisions based on data, not assumptions. It's about being adaptable and pivoting when necessary, even if it means letting go of your initial vision. The true measure of success isn't how much money you raise or how many users you acquire. It's about creating a sustainable business that delivers real value to your customers. Section 2, the call to action. Now it's time to put this knowledge into action. Don't let these insights fade into the background noise of your day. Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. Start by identifying a key assumption about your business that you can test. Craft a simple experiment, gather data, and let the results guide your next move. Remember, the Lean Startup journey is an ongoing process of learning and adaptation. If you're hungry for more, I highly recommend diving into the full The Lean Startup book. It's a treasure trove of practical advice, case studies, and actionable strategies. There's also a vibrant community of lean startup practitioners online, eager to share their experiences and support fellow entrepreneurs. The path to entrepreneurial success is rarely linear, but with the lean startup methodology as your guide, you'll be well equipped to navigate the twists and turns, learn from your mistakes, and ultimately build a business that thrives in the face of uncertainty. Go out there, embrace the lean startup principles, and make your mark on the world.